The toilet configuration in my room was not like this. The toilet bowl was squeezed tightly between the wall and the shower stall. It was a good thing that I did yoga because I needed it to get into position, get out of position, wipe myself, and I have no idea what a less agile person would have done. Also, in all my hotel rooms, there was never any room around the sink to put anything down other than the toothbrush. I'm from Victoria, British Columbia, Canada, and in February 2024, I decided to go to Merida, Mexico, for 2 weeks of language study. Vlog 8 summarizes my first week of Spanish language study at La Calle Spanish School in Central Merida. Vlog 4 gives a positive assessment of my first hotel, Hotel Casa 57. Yeah, it was a good hotel. The walking distance from my hotel, that is on the left, to my school on the right was about, 10 to 15 minutes. I had it real good. The school was good. The hotel was excellent, in my opinion. But I have this tendency that when things are going well, I screw it up. So at the end of the first week, I kind of compared hotel prices and started looking around. The Hotel Casa 57 was a Caviar hotel, which is kind of a good class. And I found this other Caviar hotel called Hotel Central. Well, I guess I thought that the Hotel Central was cheaper, $50 for 7 days. So I thought, why not give it a try? In tennis, they call this an unforced error, and this was the first of my unforced errors, to change hotels to the Hotel Central. The hotel was a bit further from the center than I thought. It didn't have that warm and fuzzy feeling of the Casa 57 hotel. It felt like it was in a bit of a dodgy area right across from the central bus station. If you saw Vlog 8 about my first week in La Calle Spanish language school, I did express some second thoughts. So sure enough, at this point, I commit my second so-called unforced error by signing up at the La Casita Spanish language school. To my surprise, that left me with exactly a 1-hour walk every morning. Classes started at 9, had to get going at 8, get up at 7:30, too early for this guy. The only salvation, I love walking, and the scenery was great, walking through the middle of Merida, and I'm going to do a vlog on that walk. It's going to be great. Let's think positive. Of course, in a later vlog, I'll also give my impression of my 1-week stay at La Casita Spanish language school. You can see me right there, the old guy. I'm staying at the Hotel Central, and that is located just on the other side of the road to the ADO bus station. ADO is a huge company, and their buses go everywhere. So here are a few details about the Central Hotel. It had a small restaurant where you could grab a continental breakfast for 10 Canadian dollars. Of course, I didn't have time in the morning. By the way, there was no free coffee in the morning as there was at the Casa 57. On the whole, it appeared quite nice. I would think it had been renovated in the last couple of years to bring it up to Caviar standards. The room was stark and bare, and there was no place to put my suitcase, so I went down and I got a chair from the restaurant. One important thing about the two hotels I had in Merida is that they were both air-conditioned. The rooms I had in Oaxaca and in Guatemala and Antigua were not. The air conditioning was nice. The toilet configuration in my room was not like this. The toilet bowl was squeezed tightly between the wall and the shower stall. It was a good thing that I did yoga because I needed it to get into position, get out of position, wipe myself, and sit down and then get up again. It was amazing. I have no idea what a less agile person would have done. Also, in all my hotel rooms, there was never any room around the sink to put anything down other than a toothbrush. So the Hotel Central cost me $60 Canadian per night, whereas the Casa 57 was $67. I resented the fact that there was a screw up in their reservation and they asked me for another night's pay. I did not pay.
And that is located just on the other side of the road to the ADO bus station. ADO is a huge company, and their buses go everywhere. Tomorrow.
Let's have a look at the ADO bus station. Now, ADO, as I refer to it, is the biggest bus company in Mexico, in the world maybe. It's big, serves most of Mexico, and has 3 stations in Merida. The one I'm at here is called Centro Histórico. It's not really in the Centro Histórico, but it's fairly close. But I've always been so impressed with this bus company. As I said, ADO is big, but I'm surprised it serves 17 of the states of Mexico when there are 31 states. As you can see, it doesn't serve much of the northern states, which are more prone to cartels. Mexican long-distance buses are a thing of beauty, and ADOs are no exception to that. On long-distance buses, service is almost like on airlines with drinks, snacks, small meals. It was really great when I did that 10 years ago. There were even first-class seats, which you can practically lie down and sleep in. It's really, really comfortable.
This is the problem with bus travel in Mexico. This is a very nice station, but I'm at the ADO station in Merida, in the Centro Histórico. All these people are waiting to buy bus tickets, and there are 2 agents selling. I went through this last Sunday, and it took forever. These people have to be waiting for an hour. That is crazy. That is just crazy. I could add an adjective there.
Now, from what you saw in that clip, it's impossible to just arrive at the bus station and take the next bus because you're going to miss it standing in line. That's what happened to me a week ago. So, and it seems that most people are not into the internet yet, but you can buy a ticket online and you can download an app on your phone, although I couldn't find it on the Apple App Store. At the creation of this vlog, I hypothetically tried to buy a ticket on May the 7th. No ticket available between Merida and Oaxaca. It was available on the following day, on May 8th, and as you can see, the price was, well, you can see the price there. It's a little over 100 Canadian dollars for an 8-hour bus ride. Yes, 8 hours. By the way, right online, you can reserve your seat, which is very nice. When I did travel to Oaxaca a week later, I opted for a discount airline by the name of Baleares. And that crazy symbol on the tail, that's not out of focus. That's actually what it looks like. It gives you a headache just looking at it. I'll have more about that in a future vlog. But the flight took only less than 2 hours at a price of just over 200 Canadian dollars.